Arkham and Spirit of Faith. You can see swiftness fields coming down, at least on the side of Arkham, as they're just getting their bodies moving right now, getting everybody prepped and ready to go here as they get prepared to move in on their opponents. Hope is going to be doing the same thing right now. We actually are seeing ghost tonics on both sides, so targeting is going to be very slow tonight here. You're going to see an Empower coming off over here from the Arkham members. We are going to see Might stacking coming into play over here for the members of Hope. Not necessarily going to do that yet. We will see Veils coming out from both sides, though. Arkham mainly going to jump into a Veil. We did have a forward static. Did not manage to catch many of the Arkham members, though. However, both sides coming out into play right now, waiting for retargets. We'll get that in just a second. Onto Spirit of Faith Commander as soon as we can. We're going to see a Rigger coming into play over here from Hope. They are getting trapped in there a little bit. There's a couple rings. I think I'm trying to see if those rings are warding or not. Not entirely sure, but they are going in on each other at the moment. We do see what appears to be 2 downings already on the side of Hope there, so that is not going to be good for them if they do lose all those people. Also, another down member for Hope right here in front of us. So that's already 3 down people on the side of Hope right now. So Arkham just absolutely decimating here at the moment. Don't see any down on the side of Arkham just yet, so they're doing an awesome job keeping themselves grouped up, trying to get on what appears to be a couple members of Hope's backline. However, it could also be a couple separated members from Hope's frontliners too. Just trying to see at the moment here. Another down. This is actually still the down member from Hope we saw earlier, but overall, things are looking very good for Arkham at the moment. Keep themselves in a nice, tight, solid group, moving in against their opponents here, and it's working very well. We just saw Hope try to do a bit of a regroup over there. They also just, I believe, popped mass invisibility there, and now they're going to be coming out of that probably over the next few seconds. More likely, might have done a regroup in the process of that, an empowered regroup, and try to go on their opponents over here in Ark. A couple banners coming into play. I believe those were on the side of Hope, but I could be wrong on that. Overall, though, things looking very good for the members of Arkham. Doesn't appear that they have lost anyone just yet, and they believe, at least, they have knocked out multiple people on the side of Hope there, so looking very good. Another down person for Hope going to be right there in front of us now, as we do see, again, Arkham pulling in on them, trying to take them down. We are seeing him. It looks like he has been fully eliminated. Now, he's still in the down state, but I think they just stomped him out right there. And 2 more down people for Hope right here, too, as you can see. One was just DPS down. The second one going to get DPS down there as well. And things are looking very up for Arkham here, as they are just absolutely decimating through the members from through Hope's line here at the moment. Another person going to be down. It's going to be an Elements of so he can Vapor Form out of that and try to get back into the main group of Hope. But as you can see, numbers for Hope are just looking... members for Hope, apologies, are just completely out at this point, and it is looking like Arkham should be taking this one. Last person here going to be going down for Hope. There's just a couple more stragglers left, but in honesty, at this point, it is over, and more than likely, we are going to see this first round go into the favor of Arkham, and there we go. It's been called, and Arkham is going to take this first one and go up 1-0. And also, we forgot to mention this, too, thanks to my... Alright guys, next round I'm going to get started in about 5 seconds here. We are about ready to go. We do see a bit of stealth going on for some of them, from I believe it is some of Ark's backliners here, so these guys are going to make a bit of a aggressive approach here. We did see quite an early Veil coming into play from members of Hope, so unfortunately these Ark backliners are going to have to wait for their opportunity to jump in, but we do see the engagement beginning right now, both of them crossing paths with each other at the moment. No one getting too much of a serious advantage. Arkham basically pulled out of there. They do have a couple Hope backliners screwing around with them there, but overall they have managed to get themselves together, and they're now rushing back into the main Hope group right now. We already see someone down on the side of Hope. He's going to be right here in the downstate. 2 people down on the side of Hope already. Excellent progress once again here by Arkham. Banner will come down and get both those guys back up, though. So again, he's still even 2020s for the time being here. Hope going to go for a bit of a mini regroup up here. A couple of their frontliners, what appear to be, get regroup, and they're now diving back in. Another member of Hope going to be going down here. I believe he got himself back up. Yeah, it looks like he got himself back up into play. So again, still to keep things even, but Ark's group once again is just going to snipe on another member, and this time they will fully kill this member of Hope and take him out of the game. So Ark will take the first kill and put themselves at a pretty hefty advantage for the time being. Seeing what else is going on here at the moment, we do see Hope trying to keep their group together. Not making much progress on kills. We did actually see one member of Ark go in the downstate, but I believe he was resurrected up by a banner there. Yep, got a friendly war banner on the floor, which means I do believe they got that member up. Another person from Ark went down, and I believe he was full killed. Yeah, one person from Ark was going to be full killed there, so for the timing, from what we can see at least, it's currently 1 kills to 1 kills here, with no one having a true advantage. Both groups definitely fall back. We had a bit of a line split there. One other person down for Hope there. I believe it was one of Hope's backliners that actually got split up. Actually, no, one of Hope's frontliners actually got split up there, but he got himself bannered back up and into the game. Another one of Hope's frontliners there is going to get sniped down, I believe, by some of the members of Ark. Took him fully down that time, though, so they managed to eliminate him from the fight. And once again, we'll see Arkham take an advantage here. I believe now at 2-1 are the kills for the timing. Maybe 3-1 now with the elimination of that third person there over there on Hope's side. But overall, Hope looking very strong. Another forward static did come out into play there for the members of Hope. Didn't catch up too much of Ark's group, though, and Ark's group is still hot on the tail of the main Hope group for the timing. And things are going to be happening right in front of us, guys. So let's see how this is going. Another member of Hope did end up going down over here as Ark is going directly in on the main group. Not going to take any chances of them getting a regroup here. Just going right in for the main group. Book came out into play here too from the member of Hope. Is going to be coming late. Is going to be providing quite a few heals if he can get that off. But overall, for the timing, it just seems that Ark is just this indomitable group moving in, absolutely decimating their opponents. And for the timing, they do have a huge advantage. 2 more members of Hope in the downstate at the moment. However, Hope does have their group here, so there is a pretty strong chance they can try to get them both back up and into the game. They're both still in the downstate, and as you can see, Hope is pulling back at this point. Did they call it? I believe they did. Could be wrong on that, though. Ark still looks like they're fighting, and now this one's over, guys. This one as well looks like it's going to be going into the favor of Ark, and they will now once again be up 2-0 in this GvG. Alright guys, next matchup round gonna get started in about 10 seconds here. We're getting ourselves up and ready to go. Whoopsie daisy, I jumped off the line, didn't mean to. We can see Swiftness Field's getting ready to go here on both sides at the moment though. Again, we'll see Ark's backline jumping into stealth here. Let's see if we get a target on Priscia. Where is he? Or not Priscia. Let's Divinia, there we go, we got the target. And I got up the line again. I do apologize guys. But the engagement is now starting. We did see a pretty nice forward static as it appeared to be coming out there from the members of Hope. Did manage to catch a couple members of Arkham off guard, I believe, but overall didn't seem too phased by that. We already see one down body over here on the minimap. Did end up going into the downstate a couple seconds ago, so it's looking very good at the moment here for the people on Arkham. But getting that, again, that very early kill coming into play there. So an excellent engagement every time, for the most part here, by Arkham. Again, that forward static probably tripped up a couple of the members, but overall, they're doing a very nice job at keeping themselves together. Bit of a mini regroup just went off there. Call quite a few stacks of might going off over here through Empowers now onto not only Divinia, but probably the other members of Arkham as well. We did see them get diverged on by the main group from Hope, though, so they're going to be kicking quite a bit of pressure. It's going to be a bit hard to see because they are a little bit farther away what's currently going on at the moment, so we're just going to have to take shots in the dark. But overall, it does look like Hope's group keeping themselves together. Both groups really keeping themselves together and really working at it. We saw quite a few banners coming down in play. I think we actually saw one full down over here on the side of Arkham, so again, things are still looking very even, but we might have seen Hope there start to get the advantage in this fight. They are keeping themselves in a tight knit ball. Both groups are really at the moment. You don't see much delineation from that at all. A couple people sitting on the outsides at the moment here, like we have Sir Canuga over here, just going off on the outside, but overall, we also saw their Hope just fell back. They're going for another regroup. Divinia and the other members of Arkham going to try to take advantage of that, diving into the main group of Hope right now, but Hope looks like they got themselves together before that and we're prepared for that engagement. Overall, we actually see quite a few downs. I just want to mention that too, over here on the side of Spirit of Faith. So it looks like that actually might have worked very well. Some backline action going on over here too. One member from what appears to be Hope's backline did end up going down there a couple seconds ago. With him being eliminated, that will definitely help him out in this matchup. Divinia trying to drive the group around, going for a bit of a flanking move at the moment here, trying to get behind Hope's main roster. Again, we just got the retarget on Hope's commander here too. So it's going to be a bit easier to follow these fights. Still have that one down member of Hope. I believe he was the same person from before there. Could be wrong, though. Could be a new member, and there we go. He's now going to get eliminated. Again, giving Arkham a pretty big advantage here in this fight. At the same time, that isn't to discount the fact that we see probably 2, if not 3 full downings over here on the side of Arkham, leading to the fact that, again, this is still a very even matchup. It could still go either way. Hope, though, is falling back at the moment, though, giving Ark the advantage, giving them the time to push it if they want to, or really regroup if they want to do that as well. Looks like they did try to go for a bit of a regroup there, getting themselves together and ready to go. Hope as well is going to dive right back, and we had a static going in there. I believe it was Ark's, but I think overall Hope was a bit unaffected by that, and we are still seeing a very strong Ark group as they push in. The commander from Hope actually getting very low here. If he gets down, it's going to be very bad indeed. See one of the other members over here getting caught a little bit off guard. Did loop back into the main group there a couple seconds ago, and again, overall, just looking at the health pools over here from the members of Hope, they are all getting very low. The other members of Arkham are looking quite alright here. We haven't seen one of them go down in quite some time here, but overall, things are still fairly even. It could still go either way, in all honesty. Divinia and the other members of Arkham are now going to pull back, and I actually think, was that one called? Let's see. I want to double check on that one, because I'm not sure if it was called in one's favor or not, if they canceled it. Alright, so it appeared Hope did a full fallback there. There's still quite a few people up, but they did do the full fallback there. And again, that one also went into Arkham's favor, so that'll be Arkham now up 3-0 in this. Alrighty guys, we're coming back right now. Next matchup is going to get started very soon. Once again, this is Arkham versus Spirit of Faith. Arkham currently has a 3-0 lead on their opponent, Spirit of Faith. Spirit of Faith is the opponents over here. They are going to be the, as it would be, enemy team. As well, they'll be the red team on our scoreboard at the moment, and going up against the green team over here on our game itself, and the blue team on our leaderboards, which is going to be Arkham. We are getting started. Again, we did see an Empower come up. Nice forward static, too. Did actually catch the commander off guard, so they are going to have to plow through that. Another static going to catch quite a few members of Arkham off guard there. Really nice statics that did end up coming into play there on the side of Hope there. So really getting a nice opener off indeed. No veil from Hope either, just to postulate on that real quick. They just went ham on that, just went right in, went for the full damage, and so far it seemed to have worked. However, Ark going to come back with a vengeance indeed, although we did see one or possibly 2 people going down on the side of Arkham. Overall, we also saw another person go down over here on the side of Hope. I believe he got himself back up into play. I could be wrong on that though. Arkham at the moment really trying to retreat away from this. Another member of Hope actually going to go down there as well. We'll see if they can try to take him out, but you can just see at the moment here, Hope has their full ball worked up and together here at the moment, and Arkham's just trying to pierce through that, but for the time being, it looks like they have that pretty nicely solidified. Divinia trying to get his group back together here. That's the Arkham group. trying to get them all back together here. Looks like they may go for a tiny regroup, not going for that just yet. The backline sort of getting run over, though, as you can see over here. Quite a few people over here on Arkham's backline getting hit up pretty heavily, although they're actually catching a couple members of Hope's backline off guard here, too. One member of Ark just got taken in the downside. He actually got fully stomped out there, too. We had someone else from Hope go completely down, but I think he got resurrected up with the killing of Inhumane Bloodied over here, the person from Arkham that went down there a couple seconds ago. So overall, things are looking very good for Hope, but could still turn around in a moment's notice based on the performance we have seen from Arkham here tonight. Another member of Arkham going to go into the downside right here as well. We saw someone else from Hope go down there a couple seconds ago, too. So either way, we might see someone go down. It looks like we saw the Ark member get taken down there first, so nicely done indeed. Hope really getting themselves together, and they're really taking advantage. We see people down from Arkham on all sides over here. Another one just got stomped out over there. I don't know. I think this match may be turning itself around now. We're going to see another member of Hope go down. He gets stomped out, but overall, not sure if it's going to make too much of a difference. You can see at the moment, just the numbers we can see on screen here are really in favor of Hope here. Hope getting themselves together. The rest of the members from Ark are trying to get themselves back together too, but the group in general, just looking at the numbers on Arkham, they just don't have the numbers they were having a few minutes ago here when this fight was beginning, and it's just looking really strong for Hope at the moment. Another person going to be going down here on the side of Hope. Let's see, though, if Divinity can take him down. It looks like they might have got him down. However, he might have performed something else there as well. Not going to count him out just yet. We still see him in the down state. Divinity taking quite a few ticks of damage here, too. We're going to have to see. You can just see on the minimap, though, as we go over that really quickly, that we have people down all over the place. We just had 2 people down on the side of Hope, and then we've got at least 5, if not 6 or 7 people on the side of Arkham down and completely out of this match right now. So it's really still anyone's game. Based on the performance, Ark may have the ability to come back with lower numbers, but now it's starting to look like less and less of a possibility here. Did we see Divinia go down is the question. I think we did. I think we saw Divinia get completely knocked out there. Yeah, the commander from the side of Arkham has now been taken out. That's going to lead to a huge disadvantage for them. They are taking a couple people from the side of Hope into the downstate. We saw 2 down there a couple seconds ago, but they got back up with a banner that was thrown into play there. Not looking good. Apologies. I just want to see. Yeah, it looks like they did have a backup driver ready to go. That was Arkham, but as you can see now, they're splitting themselves up. They're falling back, and I think this one is going to be going into the favor of Hope. We are waiting at the moment here. Going to be getting started in about 10 seconds here. So here we go, guys. Arkham versus Spirit of Faith. 5th round going to be getting started right now. Arkham is the enemy team in game, or apologies, Arkham is the friendly team in game. We are going to see Spirit of Faith be the enemy team in game. The game is now started. Might stacking through a fire field going to come into play here on the side of Hope, and we will see Ark engage through traditional means. Again, no. Oh my goodness, look at the Arkham line. Arkham line got absolutely decimated by that forward static. No veil again that time from the side of Hope there, and they're just gonna demolish right here. Just gonna go full Zerker style into Ark's line. Ark, one member of Ark has already gone to the downstate right now. We're gonna see, it looks like he's been rested. Yeah, they got him back up into play, but we'll have to see now how Ark attacks. This is the 2nd time this happened. They had to have had a contingency plan for if this happened again, and what do you know? It did happen one more time. So let's see how Ark handles it this time, as again, the same strategy for the most part has been employed, and it has worked up to this point to the same effectiveness, although again, they haven't managed to kill anyone just yet. But you have to be wondering, how much are the members of Ark suffering now because of what happened there at the start of that round? We're gonna have to see. Ark went for a bit of a regroup there. They should have gotten themselves healed up pretty nicely. Another member of Ark did end up going down right here. Let's see, can they get him up? And it looks like he did get stomped out there. Yeah, one member of Ark did get completely down there. At the same time, another member of Hope got completely down there too. So for the time being, from what we can see at least, it's currently 1 kill to 1 kill. 2nd kill may happen over here for the side of Arkham here too. And there we go. Arkham's gonna score another kill against Hope, and remember, and they will have a slight advantage now as this fight continues on. Hope still keeping their ball tight as ever here at the moment, getting ready to dive in onto the Arkham group one more time. Divinity going to take his group through them as well there. We did see a static coming into play there on the side of Arkham. Not sure how many members it did trip up, but they should at least have had stability up and ready to go for that. Not going to make too much of a judgment on that, though. As we do continue on, we can see that no one else really has gone down just as of yet, although for the time being, just checking out the overall kill scores, I do think Arkham has a slight advantage. I think the score at the moment is 2-1. Could be wrong on that, though. As we continue on with things, we did see both groups pulling away from each other here. We have Arkham grouping themselves up together, trying to get themselves together once again as well. We did see a static coming into play there, so I think they ended up getting tripped up by that a little bit, but overall, I think only like 1 or 2 of their front line actually ended up getting hit by that, so nothing too crucial coming into play there. You can see here, too, there's quite a few low numbers here on the side of Hope, so overall, things are starting to look up for, Overall, things are starting to look up for Arkham now. Another member of Hope went into the downstate. Let's see, is there a banner available? And no, there's not as well. We will see him go down, and a wasted banner there on the side of Hope there, too. Not going to be good indeed. Ark going for another regroup through Big Waterfield, I believe. Another member of Hope going to go down, although Hope will pile on that body, and they will manually try to resurrect it up right now. Will that happen? We're going to have to see, and it looks like, yep, they're going to bring him back up and keep that member alive and fighting for the time being. Overall, things looking very good for Arkham. From what we have seen, it's currently looking like 2-1, possibly 3-1 now in favor for Arkham here. so they're looking very good, which would put each group at about 19 to 16 players. We had another member of Hope going to the downside, but he was resurrected up by a banner. Another person on the side of Hope going to be going into the downside right now, so they are going to try to bring him back up. Another player, 2 downs fully on the side of Hope right now. One was just stomped out a few seconds ago, but the second one did get himself back up into the game. Another member of Hope going to be going down right here. We see a couple crucial AoEs here. Bomb in general going to be dropped on the side of Arkham right now as they try to eliminate those down players that are going down right now. We see another person, 2 people total from Hope going down here, and now things are really going to start to snowball for Arkham. They've gotten a huge lead going up now, seriously in their favor. Not sure if Hope's going to be able to come back from this. Another person from Hope going to be going down here right now. Hope looks like they're going to make one of these last pushes here. Not sure how many they're going to have left and available to them. Someone else from Hope is going to get sniped out here by some members from Arkham. What appears to be Arkham's backline. Could be wrong on that, though. He actually got back up. There was a banner available there, so they're going to keep this fight going. Taking a look over here. Hope pulling back, trying to pull themselves together, but things are just looking so strong for Arkham at this point. Hope just may not be able to come back from this. We are going to have to see, though. Fight did move away a little bit overall, though things still looking very strong. Not seeing any downs on the side of anyone just yet. Both these groups keeping themselves at full capacity that are able to fight over there, but once again, you have to consider at this point the huge number advantage that Arkham is going to have against their opponents. Continuing on, we're going to watch another member of Arkham, or apologies, another member of Hope will be going into the downside right there. 1, 2, 3 total people down on the side of Hope right now. Let's see, 4 people down on the side of Hope. Oh, this is going to be so bad for them. We see at least 4 of them, 5 people down. 1, 2, at least 3 of them, I believe, have been full killed now. The 4th going to get full killed in just a second, and I think with that killing spree there on the side of Arkham, they are going to be killing that one, and this one will go into the favor of Arkham as well, putting them up to a total score of 4-1. And if this was an official set, this would put them in victory status. However, I think we're going to play the full 7 rounds, so I think we have at least 2 more rounds coming for you guys. Just got to double check on that. Alright guys, we are getting started here. Round 6 going to be going right now as it does appear. We did have that 2:30 start time going in. Yep, we do have the commander back and ready now for Spirit of Faith, so let's see how things go. Both sides diving into each other. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It was a very aggressive start, I'm not going to lie, from both sides over here. We did have the retarget onto Hope's commander there. As you can see, the control C target is him. As well, my personal target is going to be Arkham's commander. Seeing what we have going on here, we did see a mass invis get popped there by the members of Hope. Again, we did lose target on Hope's commander because of that, but hopefully we can get that back soon. We did have one person from Hope going into the downside over here. Stomposs is going to come off for the next few seconds. He is going to be making use of a deception, though, in order to get out of the way of that. As well, we do see members of Hope rolling around here trying to get this guy back up into play, and I do believe they'll be able to do that. But overall, as we take a look at the minimap once again, we do have quite a few people down on the side of Spirit of Faith here, which is, again, going to lead to a fairly hefty advantage on the side of Ark. We did see, though, that very tight ball for Hope, keeping themselves together as one solid group for the time being, and that is working, but again, they are slowly losing people still. We did see, I believe there's one other person down here in the ball, so we're going to have to see if he does get eliminated or not. I believe he was fully eliminated. Could be wrong, though. The fight is a bit far away at the moment, but let's see what else is going on here. Again, we're going to try to get the best interpretation, and I gotta jump around. Sorry about this. Anyway, as I go back up to the top here, just trying to see what is going down, and we see a lot more people just looking more at the minimap at this point. We see a lot of people down on the side of Spirit of Faith over here. At least 3 people. If not, we saw at least 2. I think we might have seen that like 1 or 2 other ones were actually down there as well, and I think, in all honesty, what happened back there sort of called it, and yeah, there we go. Yeah. Unfortunately, this full glass, what appears to be at least, full glass composition that Spirit of Faith is currently running, just led to them getting absolutely decimated there. I'm not even sure if they had, like, anyone left to retreat away from that. They just all went down, unfortunately, and we saw them get melted on the far end of the fight over there. And with that, Arkham is going to win this one, and they will now be up 5-1 in extra rounds.
Come. Who am I to just surrender? I'm not holding back for anyone.